Greetings, universe. My name is Orbital Bacon, and I am certified G1 and a real freaking prime. And you can't teach that. And this right here, this is my army of freaks. They're weird and they're proud, and you can't teach that. Bada boom! Realest bots in the room. How you doing? All wheat burrito, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. Good to see you. Glad you're all here. Hope you're having a good week so far. Mimi Lucky, Ironhide, Arceus, Soylence, Arceus. That's right. Soylence. Doing well. Josephine, what's up, dude? What's up, Josephine, dude? What's going on, dude? No, Josephine, I did not betray you, bro. When did I get a budget increase, Calvin? Oh, it must have been a while since you've been around. Must have been a while. Lord Galvatron, you're on vacation? Oh, hell yeah. Pound it. Vacation, awesome. I thought school was starting back up for a lot of people, so I'm glad you're already on vacation. Hell yeah. That's how a prime would do it. I'd be taking vacation already. Hell yeah. Good to see you. Nickio. Indigo Clover. Hey, Optimus. Hello. Welcome. The hell is that voice? What the hell is what voice? What's wrong with my beautiful voice? We've gotten a lot more laid back around here. How long has it been since you've been here, Ironhide? It's probably been a minute. You know. That's all right though. That's all right. Yeah, we're just hanging out, having a good time. Hell yeah. Pound it. Devlin, I see you, Creature Cow. What's going on? The Bug is here. Britformer. All right. Hell yeah. Good to see you all here. Mortal Ideas. Oh, Mortal Ideas. What is up, man? Hell yeah. Mortal Ideas. Dude, what was that latest song that you put out? It was like Arcade Fire, something like that. It was like Arcade Fire, something. I don't know. Oh man, it had arcade in the name. That song was awesome, man. Really good stuff. Hell yeah. Oh, you're talking about the dude voice. You're talking about that. Oh, okay. That's from one of our recent streams, Kelvin. You got to check out the Sterner Stuff streams on the weekends, man. You got to check those out. Yeah, you got to check those out. We do Sterner Stuff live streams on the weekends where we watch like the craziest stuff. Look at whatever it may be, if it's fan art, fan fictions, videos, songs, whatever it may be. We find the craziest stuff we can. We test the might of the army of freaks to see if you're made of Sterner stuff. Oh yeah. We do that every Friday and Saturday. Late night. That's your first test right there to see if you can stay up late enough for the stream. That's your first test right there. So, hell yeah. It's just an inside joke from that. We've got so many of those. But that's what the dude is from. Jose Luis, what are your thoughts on Lockdown's Hook and Grimlock's Sword? Kyber's ship in BIM 10 Omniverse. What? Wait a minute, I didn't know. What? I was not aware that the weapons were in Kyber's ship. What? Is this like a crossover? You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Predator. Remember the old Predator movie? I think it was Predator 2. Predator 2, yeah. With Gary Busey. His crazy ass was in there. But I think Danny Glover was the main guy. But in that movie, at the end of that movie, they had a trophy room in the Predator spaceship, and it had like a xenomorph alien skull and a dinosaur skull, had all sorts of stuff, but it hinted at the crossover. Oh, we could be seeing Aliens versus Predator. And it indeed led to it. We got Aliens versus Predator in the future. Oh yeah. Yeah. You'll do that when you're sober enough, Kelvin? All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Make it when you're sober enough. It is not for the faint of heart. I'll give you a fair warning. It's not for the faint of heart. That's where Soylence comes from. That's where, dude, don't betray me, bro. That's where that comes from. Yeah, Indigo Clover's Q&A, you know, put your questions in the chat. Whatever you want to answer. I don't have anything. This isn't like a Q&A where the questions were submitted ahead of time. This is just whatever you guys want to ask. I've got a few updates I'm going to talk about with stuff that's upcoming with me, both on this channel and other projects I'm involved in. Just some cool stuff like that. Just thought I'd hang out with you. You know, it's a Tuesday. Used to do Tuesday and Wednesday streams all the time. Man, I haven't been doing those, man. Slacking off. Been slacking off. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? I need to get my game back up. You know, I can't be slacking off like that. Hell no. No good. Star Saber, welcome, greetings. But I do have, like I said, I do have a couple of updates here. One of which, the most important, which is why he got the thumbnail, he gets to hog the thumbnail this week, was Megatron. So you guys, if you remember, I'll even show you. Well, no, I don't even need to show you because it's gone. But there was a screen for Megatron, and he kind of blurry. It's kind of hard to see him. He didn't have a lot going on. So I completely redid Megatron. He's got new animations and everything. So let's go say hello to him. Silverstorm, welcome. You're just in time. You're just in time for Megatron. We're gonna go say hello to him. Oh, lucky me. Just what I always wanted. A bunch of people bothering me and saying hello. Oh, look at that. Look up there. I believe it was, Jazz Wolf Blaze right there. Just donated $1. Wait a minute. That's going towards yeeting me. What? Well, whatever. I appreciate it all the same, Jazz. Thank you. I suppose what is it? Pound it? Whatever that stupid thing Optimus always says. Guys going on about pounding things. Pound it, I'll pound your face. Whatever. Thank you for the donation. I do appreciate it. Even though I don't necessarily know what this yeeting means. But I don't know if I signed up for it. Either way, I'll be able to survive. I've faced much worse. I'm not afraid. Oh, look at Kelvin trying to be brave from behind a keyboard. Sup, mega bitch? Oh, what's up? Yeah, well, if I'm a mega bitch, you're a micro bitch. I'm still bigger than you. Chelsea. Transformers. Oh, Chelsea loves Transformers. Oh, that's quite a name. You're late, but you didn't miss much, I can promise you that. You could show up at the end of this thing and you wouldn't be missing anything. There's nothing happening here. I can promise you that. All right, Megatron, that's enough out of you. We're trying to keep it positive here. Bring on the pizza rolls for Jazz. Thank you, Jazz. I'll give you the true and honest. Pound it. Megatron was being sarcastic. Delilah. Hey, Delilah, welcome. Glad you could make it. Hell yeah. Glad you could make it. So,
Still eagerly awaiting Prime and his adventures with the tall lady in Resident Evil Village. Oh, and I guess Megatron is here too. Still prefer Arachnid cause Insecticons superior.
Oh, Bug, hell yeah. Thank you for powering the space bridge, Bug. Hell yeah, pound it. Yeah, I'm still working on that playthrough with Resident Evil Village. I have encountered Tall Lady. There will be many encounters. Many encounters, yes. Oh yeah. No, that's still in the works, definitely. I do appreciate that. Arachnid, first of all, let me give props to Alexa One. Alexa One, the robot voice. I can't believe she pronounced Arachnid and Insecticons properly. Hats off to Alexa One. But yeah, I don't know if I've seen an Arachnid avatar out there that I could bring onto these shows. I wouldn't be opposed to having her on as a guest, but I don't know if there's an avatar out there that I could use to bring her on here. But the Resident Evil Village playthrough is on the way. That is not a forgotten project. That is on the way. Arceus wants to ask Nova Prime. Okay, let's get Nova Prime on here. We're going to have everybody on here. Bug, you interrupted Starscream, by the way, which I think you might have tried to do on purpose. I'm not sure. I don't know if you timed that or what, but I'm not going back. I'm not cutting back to him either. I'm going to let the other guys introduce themselves. I'm going to get more screen time than Starscream for once. This is a first. Oh, happy day indeed. So, since I'm going to have Starscream's introduction time, let me show you around my laboratory. Take a look at my tube. No, nobody said you were getting his time. You're just going to get to go because he's not getting his time at all. If anybody's getting his time, it's going to be me. Do you know how much work I put in on these ejector seats? We got yeeting Prime, yeeting Megatron, ejecting people left and right. I'm working overtime.
Stop complaining. Be glad that your inventions are, for once, superior. I'm surprised one of them hasn't backfired and launched the character right into your room.
Only in your dreams, Soundwave. Only in your dreams.
Are you suggesting I dream about your inventions?
I am. That's exactly what I'm suggesting, yeah. Alright, hey, who's telling me to shut up in the chat? What? Alright, let me catch up. Speaking of the chat, let's catch up here. We had a question for Nova Prime. Nova Prime. Let's get down to Nova Prime. We got a question for you.
Ah, yes. I'm glad that somebody remembered I was here. I almost forgot I was here. Anyway, Nova Prime, what's your opinion on Optimus and everyone else? Well, obviously, they are beneath me. I am one of the original 13 Primes. They are but mere mortals. So, regardless of whether it's Optimus or everyone else, as you put it in your question, makes no difference.
Alright. Oh, everybody's telling Jackie to shut up. Nobody likes you, Wheeljack. Well, I never said I like any of them either. You guys might just want to watch out for ejector seats under your tushies. Wherever your ass is planted right now might be getting sent into outer space. Wheeljack, don't threaten the viewers. That's crossing the line. That's what comic book pros do. Don't be like them. Don't threaten the viewers. Punch Party! Hey, Punch Party, what's up? Welcome. Hell yeah. Good to see you, Punch Party. Good to see you. Look, there's a punch. There's a couple of punches and pound it for you. Hell yeah. Punch Party, you know what? I saw your comment in the last stream about the new or the updated War for Cybertron Optimus avatar, so I went and checked it out. Man, hell yeah. You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding with that, Punch Party. You ain't kidding. You had it all decked out. There was the axe, the war axe, Energon axe, whatever you want to call it. It had the Matrix. You got vehicle mode. I think there was even like the dead mode when I died. There's even the dead mode. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. You ain't kidding though. You really updated that. You really did a good job. Hell yeah, Punch Party. And so I'm gonna work on some new animations with that one. I've been using this avatar, but I like to switch them up. As we've seen, we've just got these new updates with Megatron here. I like to switch it up here. We'll bring in some new one. Soundwave is awesome, says Ree, this is awesome. Well, guess what? Soundwave is awesome. If you think this is awesome,
We think you are awesome. And by the way, your screen name and avatar is superior.
of course. I gotta get some different versions of Soundwave. We've been rocking G1, but there's other versions of Soundwave. We could have Transformers Prime or perhaps Bayverse. I don't know. Bayverse talked a little bit, not much though.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Old school is the best school. Alright, now you're starting to sound like a boomer. Boomer wave. Only the old stuff is good. No new stuff. Destiny, welcome, hello. This is not right. Nova Prime. Oh, okay, let's see, we got another. I didn't think Nova Prime would be this popular. Holy crap. Clearly you underestimate me, Prime. A mistake you shouldn't make again. Am I the Nova Prime from IDW, or Optimus Prime from Shattered Glass that becomes Nova Prime? Or Transformers Devastation Nova Prime? Or another version of Nova Prime? Your question has multiple facets to it, or perhaps just multiple answers. I am all, and I am nothing. I am the Every Prime. But to be specific, Transformers Devastation Nova Prime, yes.
Are you sounding like Beast Wars Megatron? Another question for Nova Prime. What God for? Wait, I'll let him read this.
What godforsaken things did I see in the dead universe? Ah, mortal. If I were to explain such things, your mind would collapse in upon itself, and you would cease to exist.
Tell Evolt his waifu is looking for him. I have some black holes I need him to open on some people.
Phrasing? I thought that was about to go somewhere else when it said, tell Evolt his waifu is looking for him. I have some black holes I need for him. I was about to mute the bot. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Silver. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. Pound it. Hell yeah. Where is Evolt? He's been missing for a while, hasn't he? Where did he go? Where did he go? Wheeljack, did you betray us? No, I did not betray you, dude! No, dude! I didn't do it, dude! I did not betray you, dude! Hey, you're getting pretty good at that, Wheeljack. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Megatron, it's not looking too good for you. I think you might be getting ejected before the night is done. Oh, great. And now it's raining pizza rolls. I don't care. I don't care, Prime. Do your worst. Whatever you got, bring it on. Eject me if you dare. Because I can guarantee you, if you try to eject me, it'll be the last thing you ever do. Well, it wouldn't be me ejecting you, Prime, or Megatron. Sorry, I'm Prime. But I'm Prime. It wouldn't be that. It would be Starscream. Starscream's going to do the honors. What? Wait, you mean you're dragging me into this? Normally I'd be happy to get some screen time back, but I didn't want to be the one to eject Megatron and incur his wrath. Don't get me wrong. Normally I would jump at the chance to vanquish the former leader of the Decepticons. I say former because he's not doing anything right now, obviously. But I would jump at the chance to vanquish Megatron. However, he's in close proximity to me, and normally I try to wait until he's much further away. Either that or I have the ability to get much further away from him. So you can do the honors, Prime. I don't have to do it. Oh, Starscream, you little weasel. So I should have known it was you. I should have known whatever this yeeting is would have something to do with your cowardly frame. So you think that you can take me on with a little help from the viewers? Well, bring on your entire army of freaks. I don't care. You're going to pay for whatever happens to me, Starscream. Mark my words. You're going to pay. Oh, this is getting better all the time. Things are really heating up. Starscream, can you yeet Wheeljack? No, because see, here's what we did, Tuxedo Bacon Sailor Princess. What? I think that's Josephine. I'm just going to call you Josephine. All right, here's what we did. We just rigged the button to activate the ejectant for Starscream after what he did to me. Remember, Starscream? Do you remember pressing the button to eject me? Oh, yes. I'll never forget. That was one of my proudest moments. Yeah, so what we did was install the button, so he's got the controls. And then Prime or Bumblebee or even Shockwave could fall victim, and I guess now Megatron could fall victim to the ejector button. But I don't want the one for Megatron. What if you do it? Seriously, I've had my fun. I got to eject Prime. My life is fulfilled. What if you can press the button? Really, I don't mind. Well, I'm not going to do it. In fact, since I now know that you were the one controlling the button that had me ejected all those times, I think you're just going to get what's coming to you, Starscream. I don't think I'm going to help you out of this at all. Well, Starscream, looks like you're not getting any help from the rest of the squad. But whatever happens, happens. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. I'm going to have to hide it and scroll up. I probably missed a bunch of questions. Tatsumi Gaming, welcome. Hello. All right, I'm going to scroll way up and catch up with all your questions, okay? Here we go. Going all the way up. All the way up to where Indigo Clover said, this is my first time on stream. Well, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Indigo Clover. All right, Josephine's going to be on vacation. Jose Luis asked, what are your thoughts on... Okay, we got that. Okay, that's where I left off. Okay, I scrolled up to where I left off. Here we go. All right. Oh, you're terrified, Ironhide? No, come on, you're made of sterner stuff. Have you heard that Nerf is developing an actual Nerf M4A1 pulse rifle? Yeah, from the Alien franchise. I saw that. It looks awesome. That looks awesome, Spencer. Hell yeah. That looks really cool. Here's another question. I'll put this back up on screen so you can see what I'm reading. Here's a question for everyone. What's the worst Spider-Man movie? Spider-Man 3 or Amazing Spider-Man 2? Oh, all right, Kelvin. I would say the worst one is going to be, oh man. The worst one, honestly, I would say is Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I was about to just say Spider-Man 2, but that would be definitely the wrong answer. That was like the best movie with Doc Ock. But no, Amazing Spider-Man 2 is probably worse than Spider-Man 3 simply because I really enjoy the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. And even though they rushed in by putting Venom in there, trying to like cram all the villains in there, Sandman was really well done. And plus, I mean, the memes. Without Spider-Man 3, we wouldn't have those dancing memes, you know? Yeah. When Peter Parker was getting down, he was feeling himself that day. we wouldn't have those memes. Yeah. So I think Spider-Man 3 is the superior one. All right, Josephine. Starscream's asking or Josephine is asking you out, Starscream. What do you think? What do you think? Well, if it'll save me from whatever horrible fate Megatron has in store for me, yeah, sure. Let's go on a date, whatever. All right, there you go. There you go. Starsaber, have I worked on anything new lately? Yeah, so what I've been working on lately has been some voice roles and a couple of other people's stop motions, as well as a few things from my own channel. So what I've got going on is on Ultra Marcus. You guys have probably seen him in the chat on here. Plus, he voiced Unicron in the Unicron Q&A that I did. It's probably like a month or so back. But his channel, he does stop motions on his channel, and I've done a couple of voices for him lately for his projects. So be on the lookout for those videos coming up. Ultra Marcus. Let's see what else. There was Legendary Studios or Legendary Films. There's a lot of stop motion channels that have Legendary in their names, and there's like 3 of them that I'm different ones that I'm working for right now. So it's hard to keep track, but there was some voice lines for Perceptor and Sideswipe for that. Let's see, I was playing Wheeljack for Ultra Marcus. Just to clarify, I was Wheeljack for Ultra Marcus. And then for this channel, as you can see, you know, with Megatron, I've been working on new animations for the individual characters so that they will have updated backgrounds, updated animations. That way they can do more on screen, interact with you guys a little bit better. Sort of like I'm able to. You know, I'm able to like, you know, wave at you guys, say hello, you know, when new guys join. And of course, whenever you power the space bridge, I always appreciate that. So I pound it. Hell yeah. So now I've got Megatron able to do that with those animations. So I'm going to gradually be adding that to all the characters. So rather than just me being the focus, a lot of the different characters can spend more time on screen, interacting, having different animations, being able to talk to you guys while we do all the wacky stuff we get into as far as reviewing videos and news and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah. Indigo Clover, thank you for the question. That's a really good question. What gave me the motivation to create my own channel? Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you for the question. So with that, it was really just putting out my voices because way back it was like 2012. My channel's almost 10 years old. I just haven't really been active on it until recently because I was doing stuff for other people. But way back in 2012, I had a lot of people telling me, oh, you know, you got to do something with your voices. I would always do impressions and stuff to my friends and whenever we go out to conventions or at parties or whatever. And so people would say, oh, you got to do something. You got to do something. And I think I got the idea basically from playing like Xbox Live. You know, you'd be online talking to friends and sort of goofing with people, doing voices in the lobbies where they didn't know, like, oh, you know, you sound just like the character, or you know, kind of joking with people like that. And so it gave me the idea, like, oh, I'll put some impressions out on YouTube and just see if anyone even responds. I didn't even have a clear direction other than I had recorded some game footage. I think it was War for Cybertron, maybe Fall of Cybertron. Recorded some game footage that I was gonna do a little commentary as Optimus over, and then I did some impression videos, and I'm just put it out there like, is anybody gonna even respond to this? Let's just see. Let's just see what anybody has to say. And yeah, I got a pretty good reaction right away. Had a few people come to me and say, "Oh, these are pretty good. Would you mind doing some voices for my stop motion projects or my animation project?" That's kind of took off from there. But because I got so busy with all of that, I never really did anything on my own channel until now. Now I'm finally getting some content out. Remember Regular Show? I never got into that show, Jose. I never got into that one. All right, let's see. Got the Nova Prime one. Injecting it pretty much is yeeting. Yeah, I think Megatron's starting to figure it out, Ironhide. I think he's starting to figure it out. Oh, yeah. All right, we found Nova Prime's opinion on everyone. Let's say just here to say hello and hello. Can't stay long. Hello to all my beautiful people. Hello, Delilah. Good to see you. Good to see you. Alexa 1's adapting quick. Yeah, she's gonna become sentient. Oh damn! She's gonna become self-aware. It's gonna be like Skynet. That's right. That's right. It's gonna be like Skynet, Kelvin. Where's Evold? All right, let's see if I can find Evold. See if I can find Evold. Soundwave and Wheeljack. Yeah, if you've been a while, if it's been a while. Nova Prime, do you want to be voted? We should put everybody through the vocoder. We should put everybody through the vocoder. We've got the space bridge partially powered. We've got enough power in there. Do that. Okay, we got that question. Wheeljack, did you? Yeah, Wheeljack did the betray us. Yeah, Prime Soundwave would be mute. That's a good point, Bug. That's a good point. Wait, did I have the vocoder on? Did I leave it on for me for a time? Right, I'm trying to catch up. I'm sorry for scrolling so fast. Let's see. Have I collabed with any other YouTubers recently or formally? So I just mentioned Ultra Marcus and I think it's like TF Concepts. Let's see. And then of course in the past there's been like Johnny Flash and Swagwave and all them. There was Marquez Films. There was a Source filmmaker. I believe it's like 666 Source filmmaker. Yeah, there's quite a few. There's still the Galvatron's Revenge project. That's still going on. Have I seen the No Way Home trailer? Oh, I have not, Battleframe. I have not. And hello, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hell yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, here's a good question. Why do people hate Transformers Bavers? Dark of the Moon wasn't bad. AoE wasn't bad either. The last night I personally enjoyed, by the way. I just decided to do this. No problem, honestly, Jaden. No problem. Hell yeah. Thank you for the question. I think people hate it because it's different. I had a little bit of getting used to it myself. When the first movie came out, I had not so much a problem with the story as much as it was the design, the overall design of everything. I just preferred, kind of what I look like right here. The big blocky, chunky robot. Looks like I've been made out of cereal boxes. But that's just what I prefer. Now, once I got used to the designs and just accepted, like, okay, this is just an updated universe, just like anything gets their visual overhauls, I decided, let me give it another shot. And I enjoyed the first movie. The second one is okay. It's not, I don't think it's the worst of them, but it's down there. As you said, Dark of the Moon, hell yeah. I actually like Dark of the Moon. That's my personal favorite of all the Bayverse movies is Dark of the Moon. Age of Extinction was okay. It had really enjoyable moments, but it was sort of a mess. like the pacing was a mess. Like I don't know whoever did the editing. It just seems like they didn't match up the scenes very well. It just jumped from scene to scene abruptly. It didn't flow very well as a movie, but it had enjoyable moments. Now, when it comes to the last night, and this isn't just me hating on Bayverse, because like I just said, Dark of the Moon was my favorite, and I actually found plenty to enjoy in the first movie and Age of Extinction as well. But the last night, I couldn't even get through it. I couldn't even get through the last night. I tried twice. I tried to do it twice. I couldn't even get through it. But you know, that's just my personal opinion. But like as your question, as far as why do people hate it, in general, just because it's probably so different, it's not what they're expecting. Nova Prime, if you get 2 characters ejector buttons, who would you get? Oh, that's a good question, Arceus. And then yeah, I answered that one from Battle Frame. B-Blue Games, what's up, man? What's going on? Glad you could make it. Hell yeah. What's up, man? Oh, and Daybreaker. Greetings. Found it. Hell yeah. Glad you guys can make it. All right, so Nova Prime, who would you eject? If you had 2 characters, you could eject any 2 characters, who would they be?
Well, let me see. I suppose I would eject Megatron, because he is indeed troublesome. And then, next I guess it would be you. Everyone who could possibly pose a threat to me would be out of my way. The rest are fodder.
All right, so we're never giving Nova the ejector button ever. He is not allowed to have it. Okay? Not allowed. Not allowed to have it. Punch Party says the story got good and made no sense near the end. Plot holes, but the character designs are just metal mashed together. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is they're really messy designs. Although some of them look cool. Like going back to Dark of the Moon, I thought Megatron looked pretty good. He was his most whole, despite his head having a chunk taken out of it. He looked the best in there. Kelvin says, do you think Crosshairs from the Bayformers movies was good? Yeah, I actually enjoyed him. I believe, wasn't he voiced by John DiMaggio? Was it the voice of Bender? Where it's just me reporting to me. Yeah, I enjoyed Crosshairs. He had a cool design. I liked how the car doors made like a trench coat. He had goggles. He was dual wielding. Dual pistols akimbo. Yeah, hell yeah. He was pretty cool. He was actually pretty cool. Is there any one comic artist you love the art style of? Battle Frame, yes. Yes. That is a very good question. Thank you, Battle Frame. There is one comic artist I love the art style of, and that is Frank Cho. Frank Cho. I have never seen anything from Frank Cho that I didn't like. Plus, he is the originator of the wheat cakes memes, where Mary Jane has been eating Aunt May's wheat cakes. She has become extra thick. And look, there's no denying that I'm just a robot in disguise who likes thick thighs. So I'm a fan of Mary Jane and her wheat cakes. So yeah, Frank Cho. Frank Cho is definitely, if I had to pick one artist, one comic book artist specifically, yeah, it would be Frank Cho. Theo Grimlock says he's an American hero. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he is. He is what America needs right now. Hell yeah. When he does custom covers, you should look him up. I guess, you know what? Let's head down to the reaction thing, because you mentioned the Spider-Man trailer as well, so I could probably look at that. Let's head down there, and I'll bring up some Frank Cho art, because you guys got to see this. You guys got to see some of this. Although, it could end up being NSFW. I don't know. We'll find out. No, I'm not. Obviously, I'm not going to show anything like that. I just have to be careful what I look at on Google. Omegas, welcome. Hey, what is your opinion on the new Transformers reboot comics in IDW? Is that the one with like the Archie Comics art where it looks like Archie Comics? I was not a fan of that art style at all. At all. I think we were looking at Beast Wars when we were looking at that. Let me go down to the reactor room. Hey, there we are. Okay. Yeah, I think we were looking at Beast Wars when I was taking a look at that. And it had this weird, it was like not exactly like Archie Comics. The only reason I compare it to Archie Comics is because it was like very minimalist. You know, there was not a lot of detail. The character designs were like I know I look blocky, but these were like really blocky, like two-dimensional blocky. Like they didn't even look that 3D. It was not my favorite. All right, give me 1 second here. All right, I'm pulling up some of these Frank Cho covers. I guess I should just search for wheat cakes because these are a lot of his regular covers. Hold on a second. Yeah, I like how Google has auto autofill. They're like, yes. As soon as I started typing, it knew. It knew what I wanted. All right, here we go. Get ready, Army of Freaks. I hope you're made of sterner stuff. So this is a sample of I almost called him Freak Cho. Yeah, this is a sample of Freak Cho right here. Freak Cho right here. This is what happens when you eat the wheat cakes. I don't know about you. I'm gonna start investing in some wheat cakes. Yeah, that's what Frank Cho had this running gag where whenever people would ask for these custom covers to be made, he would put Mary Jane on there, trying to trying to fit into her jeans, but she's mad at Peter Parker for Aunt May's wheat cakes. There's another example. Wheat cakes. There's no way my butt grew this big from one wheat cake. Just one? That's all it took. It was just one? Damn. You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. Thank you for the question, Battleframe. That was an excellent question. Let's see what else. What else do we have up here? All right, that was the Transformers IDW. Yeah, I got to look at it more. I wasn't impressed with Beast Wars, but if the main ongoing series is it any better as far as the art goes, I'll give it a shot. I couldn't get into it. IDW Comics is the best in your opinion, Omegas. I mean, they have hit or miss. They've had periods where the stories are really great, and then they've got time periods where the stories are not so great. Kelvin says, "So did you see that new trailer for He-Man?" No, not the continuation of the original show, but it's an actual reboot. Are you talking about the one that's like CG? It looks sort of like the 2012 Ninja Turtles, but way, way worse. Like, it looks terrible. It looks really, really bad. Here, I'll show you. We gotta go back to the reactor room. Let's see, it was New Adventures of He-Man, I think. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna go back down to the reactor room. Show you here. I guess I better open one its own tab. There we go. Reminds me of this. This New Adventures of He-Man. It was like late 90s. really crappy reboot, and they tried to give everybody these weird new outfits that were just like overly designed and stuff. And that's not as like busy as the new one. That new one, it's all crazy looking. That new one's ridiculous. It's like full chest armor with designs on it and all this crazy stuff. Draconian has a question for Starscream. All right. Back up to Starscream here. That down. Go to Starscream. Yes, ask me questions while I still live before Megatron gets my location. Let's see, would you be willing to eat a table at Dinobot just for the hell of it? Now that I might do. That I might do because Dinobot can't fly. So I wouldn't have a problem eating a table at him. Of course, I would immediately fly away, but I would do it. Yeah.
You stupid seeker. Clearly you don't remember my ability to turn my tail weapon into a helicopter blade and fly.
No, I don't remember that. That sounds ridiculous. What are you talking about? That sounds like some Star Wars, Clone Wars Season 7 stupid lightsaber nonsense. What are you talking about? Don't talk about Archie. Did someone press the eject button? The text, the speech. That's a good idea, Punch. That's a good idea. Question. Oh, another question to Starscream. Look at that. Do you ever sometimes hate Waspinator for being a dumb bot, trying to get on his own ways, but life goes boom? Yes, of course. Everybody hates Waspinator. He gets on everybody's nerves. What are you talking about? Of course I hate him.
Waspinator hates stupid Jetbot too. If not for Jetbot, Waspinator would have more screen time. Jetbot tried to possess Waspinator once, but Waspinator is too strong.
Well, like Waspinator is too dumb. It was so empty in that brain of yours, I couldn't wait to get out. All right, let's see what else we got here. What else we got? Oh, another one for Starscream. Let's see. Lord Galvatron asks, didn't you yeet Megatron out of Astro Train? Yes, I did, and I learned my lesson. Do you not recall what happened to me shortly thereafter? I did indeed yeet Megatron out of Astro Train, and almost, what was it? Well, I don't know exactly how many minutes, because they probably cut to some stupid Autobot nonsense. But it wasn't too long after that I met an untimely demise. Question for everybody. Have you seen the latest trailer for Venom 2? No, I have not. What are all these Spider-Man trailers? We got Spider-Man trailer, Venom 2 trailer. What's going on here? You'd almost think that they did this on purpose. They're working together. They're trying to make Spider-Man the next big thing. I mean, he was already pretty popular. But no, we haven't seen it. Waspinator, hello. Someone kill the Wasp. He's barely been on the screen and you want him to die. Poor Waspinator. Let's see, do I have any? What does this button do? I'm just gonna start pressing buttons. What does this button do? Oh yeah, that's my Bumblebee ejector button. I gotta keep that one close by. Alright, so let's see. Oh yeah, I meant to have Soundwave vocode us all. We've got enough power in the space bridge. Come on. Come on, Soundwave. Activate whatever that thing is.
It's called a vocal disruptor, and yes, I will activate it. There, now you all have been affected with my beautiful voice. Alright, I hope this is what you wanted. Why did Soundwave even let you do that? I don't know. Alright, another question from Kelvin for Nova. How the hell did Prime convince you to be on the show? Oh, that's right. I forgot I'm on the same screen as Nova. Hold on. How do I make myself go away? Ah, there we go. I was summoned from a birthday wish. Arceus. It was his birthday, and he summoned me here. I don't know if that sounds as epic with the vocoder on. Who knows? Maybe it sounds more epic. I don't know. Dinobot, would you fight in a duel of honor? For a Dinobot. Of course, if anyone challenges my honor, I will defend it. But let me warn you, you must be prepared for a fight to the death. Ah, there you go. Now you're getting them all riled up. Well, now, Prime, don't be hogging all the vocoder time. Let us all have some time talking through the vocoder. Let's see. The Bug has a question, general question for all the cast. Thoughts on the Prime Insecticons, and would you share a base with them? Well, I don't know if I would. They seem like a messy bunch. I like to keep the base nice and tidy. Plus, there's a lot of them. It would be so crowded. So, I don't know. I don't think I would enjoy the Insecticons. I personally would vote for the Insecticons to stay with us, yes. That would be quite the opportunity for multiple experimentations. And if an experiment happens to go wrong, well, there's so many of them. That's the best part about the Insecticons. So yes, I would share a base with them. Excellent question, Bug. Excellent question.
All right, is the vocoder? I think it wore off. We might need another dose of that here in a second. Question to Optimus Prime. What happens when you meet your gender-bent self? Do I have a gender-bent self? Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. The hell? Punch Party, we had the vocoder on. He put it on everybody. How we were all Soundwave. Silverstorm, what are my thoughts of Archer? New season airing tomorrow. I'm going to check it out. I hope it's good. To be honest, I haven't watched the last couple of seasons because they kind of lost me after the... I watched all the way up through Archer Vice. And I think it was when they got back from the whole like Vice thing that I sort of stopped watching it. So I need to catch up on it, but I hope it's good. If the new season is good, I'll definitely watch it. Hell yeah. Question for Wheeljack. How's my favorite homie bot doing? Oh, I didn't know I was your favorite homie bot. But I'm doing good. Just been installing ejector platforms, seeing what happens when people get launched out into space, how many shields I have to build for myself so that I don't get an ejector platform. Just hanging in there. All right, let's see. Omega says basically you meet your female self. Oh, this is just hypothetical? Different is all but the Transformers name is the same. I don't know. Is this like some Loki stuff? There's a thing called the multiverse. That's right, Punch Party. There's also a thing called Rule 34. Or is it Rule 63? Which rule is that? I think it's Rule 63. Question to Shockwave. What do you do for your vacation?
Bold of you to assume I take vacations.
All right. We can revisit the vote quarter. I have other things here as well that we can revisit. Now look at everybody coming out here with the gender bent Optimus Prime. I'm not Googling that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not Googling that. Starsaber says, Prime, what do you do in your free time? Well, I drink lots and lots of Energon, and I eat lots and lots of pizza rolls. But no, basically I just train hard, study, learn how to be an excellent leader and give excellent speeches. And drink lots of Energon wine and eat lots of pizza rolls. D-Boy 1200, Optimus Podcast. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Welcome. Welcome, D-Boy 1200. This is basically a live podcast. I have a different few characters here that can jump in, answer questions. We're doing Q&A style today because I just wanted to give a few updates, catch up with you guys. So I've got a bunch of new stuff on the way. I won't be able to do too many of these chill sessions, but when I can. Helicopter noises. Hell yeah, Delilah. Helicopter noises. That's right. Starsaber wants to know everyone's free time activity. This is everyone's free time activity.
Well, I actually like to collect Cybertronian bottle caps. You know, we have these like Energon soda things. They're kind of like the energy drinks that you humans have. And I like to collect the bottle caps. They have a nice shape to them. And I put them all in a jar. And once the jar is full, I put it up on my shelf. And I currently have 137 jars. Very nice. One day I might show them off. Other than that, I'm just, simping on Slipstream or RC or whoever Fimbot is the current one of the day, the current favorite of the day. Those are basically my hobbies.
How am I the one without any friends? That sounds more pathetic than me. I mean, everybody knows that my hobbies are science and performing experimentations. But somehow that has made me a social hermit and without any companions of my own. But after hearing you, Starscream, that is highly illogical.
That just shows how little you know, Shocky. Why you don't have any friends. It takes more than that little thing called charisma. You should look it up. D-Boy 1200 wants to know if Optimus can beatbox. I wonder if Optimus can beatbox. Let's find out. All right, more pizza rolls. More pizza rolls. All right, so beatboxing. I can do a Cybertronian beatbox. I might need Soundwave's help. Soundwave, activate beatbox.
Ay 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 yeah 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 yeah. Beatboxing complete.
I don't know what that was, but it deserves pizza rolls. I have no idea. I have no idea. Question for Starscream. All right, question for Starscream.
If I were ruler of Cybertron, what rules would I change? Rule number 1, no Megatrons. Rule number 2, no Primes. Well, wait a minute. Rule number 1, Starscream is king above all day, every day. That is rule number 1. Rule number 2 would be no Megatrons, and rule number 3, no Primes. Everything else is fine.
All right. Soundwave supremacy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Arceus asks, would you either search up your gender build itself or give Nova Prime yours and Megatron's ejector button? That is tough. That's a rock and a hard place. Wait a minute. Phrasing. No. I don't know, Arceus. I think last time I was yeeted, I almost broke through the fourth wall. I don't know if I would survive that again, so I might have to just look up. Is there official or is it fan art? Because if it's fan art, then maybe I do just want to get yeeted again. But if there's an official one, then I think I could take it.
Question for Starscream, okay. What would happen if you meet your ghost self who hate you trying to be the best than you? Well, I'm not really sure if I understand your question, but if you're asking if I met my ghost self somehow in like a time paradox, I don't know. Perhaps I would possess myself. Yes, I would do ghost fusion and become Super Starscream. Like at the end of Cybertron, I would become planet-sized. What do you think about that?
We can't allow it. We can't allow it. Punch party? Yes, Nova Prime is an old man. Very old. He's old and frail. I keep forgetting the Dinobot.
I am not frail. Watch who you're talking to.
He's an old, fragile man. Like the villain from Black Widow. All you gotta do is pound your nose on the desk, and he'll die. Just break your face. Break your face off. Desk pop. Do a desk pop, and you'll be fine. That's how you defeat Nova Prime. Arceus says, you think it's fan art? I don't know. I don't think I can take it if it's fan art. Hell no. Hell no. Elvin says, scroll up for previous comment. Previous. Oh, okay. We've got a quote request for Nova.
A question for Nova. Okay, can I say this? You dare silence me, the god of the universe? Or the dead universe? Well, both universes. I'm taking over everything. I want it all.
Elvin, you're gonna get him excited again. You're gonna get him all worked up.
Oh, I see a question here from D-Boy1200 asking if I've checked out Slipstream's only bots. Where do you think I got the poster in the background? That was one of the perks. Thank you very much. It's an exclusive. Only 750 bots on Cybertron have one of these posters. That's all that were made. And I'm one of them. Well, technically I'm 20 of them, but I'm just one bot. It doesn't matter.
That's so embarrassing. Seriously, how are you the one with friends and not Shockwave? I'm starting to get confused about that myself. Question of Soundwave. What happens if I meet... well, I'll let him answer that.
What happens if I meet Sideways? I assume you're referring to the character from Transformers Cybertron. He is like my brother from Planet X. If we were to meet up again, we would be an unstoppable force and we would take over all of YouTube.
What are you gonna do if you take over YouTube?
I will have all ad monetization flow into my account, and we will be the richest Cybertronians in the universe.
There's got to be a better way, but a bot can dream. Soundwave, a bot can dream.
Another question for me from D-Boy1200. Soundwave, do you think you could become a Pokemon trainer but with minicons? Certainly. They respect me and follow my commands. Ravage, I choose you.
That's a crossover waiting to happen right there. Pokemon Transformers crossover. We might have to make something like that. Make a video about it. Turn the vocoder on again. Everybody loves the vocoder. That's great. Starscream is the Omega Simp. Hell yeah, he is. Hell yeah. Another question for Soundwave.
You underestimate my popularity. Delilah asks, if you were to choose a different job on Cybertron, what would you be? A DJ? A music director? I've always wanted to be a banker.
A banker? You mean just working at a bank?
Yes, my father was a banker, and I've always wanted to follow in his footsteps.
Learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. All right, Calvin's got a question for Angry Prime. Throughout all the BS we've been through, I think we should have a final battle. To end it all. To end it all. No. So sad, not a final battle. This is the final battle. Maybe. Question for Megatron. Oh, we've got one for Megatron now.
Oh, and here I thought they had forgotten about me. I was sort of hoping they had forgotten about me. Well, the message was retracted. Ha! I don't even get to answer it. So there you go. Looks like I'm not getting yeeted out of here after all. I'm going to be safe and sound right here. You hear that, Starscream? You can't get rid of me that easily.
I'm telling you, Megatron, it's not me. I didn't install the thing. I'm not going to press the button. I'm not going to do it. I won't even do it.
He talks like he has a say in the matter. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. We've been going for a little over an hour. Like I said, I wanted to do a Q&A with you guys just to hang out for a bit, get caught up, do a few updates because there's going to be some content on other people's channels you'll be hearing me doing voices for, and I wanted to give them a shout out. I've got some new content coming out. We've got new animations for the characters, some new cutscenes like the Yeet Megatron, and everything's going to be more detailed. Like they last longer. They're actually full-on cutscenes that cut away for not just like 5 seconds, but like 30 seconds to a minute. Full-on cutscenes. I've got a few standalone videos that are going to be uploaded soon. And yeah, just a lot of fun stuff on the way. So I hope you all had fun. And I'll probably be doing another live stream tomorrow night. Similar to this one, but we'll have actual topics to cover. But of course, you guys are always encouraged to ask questions and interact in the chat. Love hanging out with you guys. So until then, I want you to stay weird and stay proud. This is Optimus the Freakin Prime, signing off.